We got the chance to try out Crimson Desert at Gamescom 2025. In just a short hands-on session, it gives us a taste of some of the game's most interesting aspects, from its layered combat system to the sheer spectacle of its visuals. You step into the boots of Kliff, a Greymane warrior caught in the middle of a rebellion tearing through the caliphate, and the demo wastes no time throwing you straight into the chaos. Curious? So let's dive right in.
Hey, this is Sean from Gamer Braves. It's been 8 years since we established Gamer Braves channel. We went to a lot of overseas game conference. We did a lot of exclusive interview with a lot of prominent figures from the industry, Ryuzo Sugimoto, Sean Layden, and even Yagu. One of the easiest way to support us is to subscribe to our channel. Support like this will actually gives us motivation and pushes us to produce better content. If you have already subscribed, thank you so much. Please enjoy the rest of the video.
The demo doesn't open with quiet exploration, it drops you straight into the middle of a war. Kliff and his Greymane allies are scattered after an ambush, and Caliphate itself is on the brink of collapse thanks to the rebellion led by Cassius Morton, a turncoat soldier working with the Black Bears. The stakes feel huge, not just because of the narrative, but because the battlefield itself is alive with hundreds of NPCs, artillery fire, and smoke filling the air. It feels less like a typical RPG intro and more like an epic cinematic war. The combat has real weight to it. Every strike lands with a steel-on-bone crunch, enemies stagger and bleed, and the animations sells that impact. But it's not just about feeling, the demo throws a lot at you. In those opening minutes alone, we already had 3 distinct parry types. Add in combos, dodges, and elemental enhancement swap, and you've got one of the most intricate combat systems Pearl Abyss has put forward. What really stands out is the Axiom Bracelet, which lets you enhance attacks with fire, ice, and lightning. Fire attack explode on impact, ice blades freeze enemies solid, and lightning spread across multiple foes. You can also call in ally support with whistling arrows, raining fire onto enemy structures like watchtowers or thinning out a group of soldiers. It's a spectacle for sure, sometimes maybe too much, but undeniably memorable. Since this is an open-world RPG, movement isn't just walking or horseback riding. Kliff can soar with crow's wing, glide across huge gaps. On top of that, the Axiom Force skill doubles as both a mobility boost and a combat trick, letting you chain movement directly into battle. The missions sprinkled through the battlefield help keep the chaos varied. One moment you are firing cannons, the next you are toppling the enemy watchtower. And midway through the questline, the game teases boss encounters like hulking black bear brutes that shrug off grapples, or Cassius himself, who can be taken down with the cinematic move, where Kliff wields shattered stone pillars as weapons. These touches make the action feel less like random skirmishes and more like a layered war campaign. Visually, Crimson Desert looks even better in person than in trailers. The continent of Pywell is gorgeous, with shifting weather, natural lighting, and mountain ranges stretching into the distance. Paired with the flashy elemental combat effects, the game strikes a balance between grounded medieval grit and high fantasy spectacle. The UI, however, feels very familiar. It's intuitive enough, but we hope Pearl Abyss gives it a stronger identity by launch. Overall, Crimson Desert is a game that clearly wants to impress, sometimes a little too much. In just a short amount of time, it showed us crunchy, satisfying combat, flashy elemental skills, cinematic boss battles, and traversal tools that makes the open world feel like your sandbox. We do think this action RPG has something unique to offer into the genre. Crimson Desert is planned to release in Q1 2026 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. So, what do you think of this game? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And as usual, I will see you in the next one.